develop roads and create jobs. RAL is a provincial road infrastructure delivery parastatal. A few years ago, the agency's allocation of contracts to allegedly unworthy companies contributed to the province being put under administration. But the chief executive officer, Maselaganye Matji, says court processes have now been completed and the bad apples have been rooted out. He's in studio with us here this morning. So good to have you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
What activities led to the agency's role in the province being put under administration?
Okay. No, thanks very much, Leanne, and to the viewers. Let me just correct the statement of the court processes being completed.
So they're not completed as yet?
Yeah, I don't want to comment more on the court process.
Okay.
They're not complete yet. And as you know, court matters are sub judice.
Yeah.
You don't discuss them out of that environment. But what I wanted to share is what we have put in place to make the institution work. So what led to the administration of the agency was a number of factors, and one of them was lack of controls, lack of internal controls. So more especially in the supply chain management issues, and supply chain management area. And in that area, of course, if you don't have enough controls, you will end up with the irregular procurement and irregular expenditure and so on. And then the other thing was leadership.
Yeah.
Leadership stability at both the board level and the management level. So what I can say is that so far the leadership has been stabilized. We've got a very functional board led by the board chairperson, Mr. VP, and management as well. I've got a very strong team that supports me in executing the mandate of the agency.
Yeah. When we're talking about turning this all around, obviously you talk about the management, the board, and that's one of the issues. Yes. But there's a lot more that also needs to be done. Yes. What is it? What is the plan? How to turn this all around?
What I can say is that you are right. There is a lot more that must be done. Now, what we have done was first to focus on strengthening the internal controls, strengthening governance to ensure that we can win the confidence of the people, our stakeholders, and also to ensure that we have got the right skills, people with the right skills in the right position to execute the infrastructure delivery mandate. So far we have stabilized, the board has stabilized, and we have got the very strong and effective audit and risk committee, which of course continue assessing the risks related to the functionality of the entity, and also supporting management in terms of the execution of our mandate. And on the other hand, we have appointed the executives who can assist us in executing that mandate. Yeah. And actually, one of the strategies when we started last year was to ensure that we win the confidence of private sector by mobilizing more funds from there. Because if you want to, anyone will put money in an institution that he or she has confidence that it's stable, it can deliver, and it has got the right resources to ensure that service delivery becomes the order of the day.
Just very quickly, we obviously with all of this, there are a lot of projects that are underway and envisaged going forward, and I know one of them is of course unlocking of that northern mineral belt, which is, you're sitting on a massive amount there. I think it's something of probable reserves of 744 million tons, which will be the biggest coal mining entity within the country, and this will create jobs. But the projects going forward, when can we see them all moving into implementation phase? So far this financial year we've got about 42 projects running in the province, and in the area, specifically the area that I'm talking about is the Waterberg area. In Waterberg area is where you need road to access your site. Absolutely. Without roads, you can't access your site. People won't be able to go to work. So our strategy is to ensure that we build roads in those areas to support that economic growth, the same area. So in the Waterberg area, for example, we have partnered with Exaro. They contributed close to 71 million in connecting about 13 villages to the main commercial centers.
and also to the working areas. On the other hand, we have partnered with Lijaja Coal, who will also be contributing to our road. They contribute about 71 million to build roads from Steenbokpan is one of the areas there to the site where the mining activities will be taking place. And what I must emphasize, Leon, is that the fact that you've got, in that area alone, you've got 140 million from private sector side, over and above what we contribute. The fact that they are there supporting us is a clear endorsement of the leadership and the capability of the agency to deliver. Because you can't put your money in areas where you don't really have confidence or you don't trust what's going on.
Absolutely. There. Well, listen, thanks for coming in and giving us an update. We'll certainly watch that one as well. The Chief Executive Officer for the Road Agency in Limpopo talking to us here on the program. Maselaganye Matji, thank you very much for being with us here on the program.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right, let's take a break. We'll see you after this. Stay tuned.